Alrighty, Rcrc, is your lucky day. I feel like doing more video analysis. I found some videos from the singles. Hi, Mira. My cats are here. So thank you, Leia, for taking videos of the D, Ron, and Matt here. I'm gonna go over really quick. Again, this is from November 30th. That was, I think, 2 Thursdays ago. I've been procrastinating on doing this once, but yeah, it was a nice practice. Got more comfortable with the single. So let's go over that. We're just gonna start with D. Alrighty, D. So the first thing I'm seeing, again, I think that we would benefit from a little bit more ratio, a little bit more control, push. See how, like, you can see here kind of well that this one looks a little bit better, but still I feel like we struggle a little bit, and like, that concept of letting the boat run a little bit more. I don't know if you can see, like, it doesn't look like you rush it too much. Before we started this video, I think it was a little bit worse. So like, you go here, hands away, body over, and see how you do the hands away, body over kind of at the same time. I would like you to give a little bit more time, and I can see your knees already going up, so your knees should stay low till here. Like when the hands pass the knees, so around here, when around the shins, that's when we lift the knees up. And during that time, we have enough like time. During that, we have enough time to kind of get our bodies over, okay? And that will help us holding the knees down while we get that body over. Will be really important. Let's see. So here we are at the finish. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you is, like, it looks like we're relying, I don't know if you can see the way that you're holding the oars. It looks like we're grabbing too much on it. So I have the feeling like it would probably be good for you to kind of like loosen up a little bit. Think more about like holding the oar with the palm and the fingers rather than like with the whole, like with the upper palm and the fingers. I don't want you to think about holding the oar with the whole hand, but rather keeping a nice wrist flat and controlling the feathering, controlling the tap down with the palm, with the upper part of the palm and the fingers. So that's something that we need to get more comfortable as we keep growing small boats. It's going to be helpful for your, for the team boats, okay? I'm not going to be too picky about your blade work since we're in the single, but I want to go over here about the depth of the oar shafts. So you can see right here how deep the oar goes into the water, right? So let's try to think it more like we just want to cover the blade. So we just want to get this depth right here, and that's it. So after this, a horizontal drive. So as you can see here, what's happening is that you're kind of like opening with the shoulders. I don't know if you can see here how much you open with the chest. And again, that's caused because we don't get enough body over. We just like kind of pull there and go straight up, and we straighten up with our upper body there. See how high we're opening there. So I would like you to think more of like body more forward. So again, more body angle right here, and putting the body into the water and keep it horizontal. Just bury this part of the blade right here. Okay, that one was a little better, I feel, but no, this is really deep D. So we want to think about burying just this, okay? And you can see here how our hands, so when we school, yes, we want to make sure that we put the starboard hand on top of the right one, okay? So left goes on top, right on the bottom. But at the finish, we kind of want to think a little bit more of making those hands parallel with each other. So we don't want that left hand to stay higher. We kind of want to balance it out to make sure that the hands are even with each other, okay? As we go with the hands away, then they stuck together, and same thing at the catch. At the catch, I think it looks, at the catch it looks a little bit better. It looks a little bit more even. But here you can see a lot how like you're like feathering a lot with your wrists. So again, the way that we hold the oar is really important, okay? Again, really opening with the body. The legs are not as efficient as we like. We want to bring the shoulders down, keep our body forward. And this part looks pretty good here, but then take a look at your body, how straight up the whole time is. So that's causing one, that the legs are not like working and they're not pushing the butt, rather we're opening with the body. And that body swing, we want to try to like start at the half slide of the drive, kind of like doesn't exist, right? So because we don't have the body over, so there's no body swing. One more thing I realized, I don't know if you can see here, let's take a look really closely. This is something that you do and Ron, I'm sure that probably we're going to see it a little bit. He has past history with that. I don't know if you can see here how like we don't push at the finish. It's hard to see, but at the finish, I don't know if you can see how you lose contact there with the blue collar and the oarlog. So you want to make sure that you apply pressure against the oarlog the whole time, okay? You don't want to bring the arms in. Again, not too bad, but something like we're gonna be talking about how important it is to keep the contact. Again, the blue collar and the oarlog always need to be together. They're besties. That's what I call it. One. Let's take a look at it here. Hi, Sullivan. Again, Ron. I think we could benefit from a little bit more run at during the drive. Let's take a look at it. So first of all, like a little bit of washout there with the hand. See here, like washout on the starboard side. I think that I know in the past, sorry, the quality is not great because it was a little bit cloudy and stuff. I think that we're washing out with the starboard side. I wonder if it's still with the hands. Let's see if I can get it a little bit. Yeah, so definitely a little bit of washout there. Let's take a look. Again, same thing as I told you, Ron. Look at how straight up your body is. We kind of want to swing a little bit more. We kind of want to hold those knees a little bit longer like we talked with him. So yes, see here, we're missing a lot of body over there. Then we go to the catch here, really round up. Again, not getting quite the body with the hips, but rather from the upper body, rather from the shoulders. That's why we sometimes think about sitting up, right? And then same with you guys have pretty similar strokes. A little bit of opening too much with our upper body there. And I don't know if you can see, Ron, how here the starboard hand stays higher than the right. So that's probably causing a little bit of the washing out on starboard, because it might looks like the starboard blade goes like, since it's higher. Let me see if I can see it here. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't know if you can. I don't know if it's me. It's something that I'll take a look at it later. But I can probably, my hypothesis right now is that probably your right hand goes in later because it's lower with your left. So having both hands kind of uneven is causing kind of like uneven power. And then see, the left really stays longer there. The finish doesn't look terrible though. So I would say probably that's my hypothesis right now, that we're struggling a little bit with like, Sullivan, just a second, man. We're struggling a little bit with this area here. So yes, again, organization. I think we could get a little bit more ratio there. More body from the hips. Hi, Sully. Square up doesn't look terrible since we're in the single. I'm gonna be a little bit more nicer. But I feel over compression. It's not over compression, but more of a hesitation right now, what I'm seeing here, Ron. See how they're in the square, and you kind of like wait a little bit and then put them and open with the body there, kind of shooting our slide. So shooting our slide, remember that what we talk about, the brakes of the car, or like the acceleration pedal, that you want to make sure that when you drive a car, you don't want to slam on the power pedal, right? You don't want to be like, brum, because sometimes it takes the car a couple of gears to go fast, right? Same with the brakes. You don't want to slam the brakes. That's going to mess up your suspension. That's going to mess up your car. So if you have time and if you see that the cars in front of you are stopping, you kind of progressively want to brake. You progressively want to add speed. You just don't want to slam it. That's going to make the car last like 5 years, and then you'll need a new car, right? So same thing here. So that doesn't mean like we're going to catch slowly. That feels more like we're going to feel the catch a little bit more. And then we're going to try to just push a little bit more with the legs there. Not opening with the body, making sure that we engage that lower back. And remember, guys, the entrance of the blade doesn't have to be super aggressive. Doesn't have to be like up and down like crazy. Mostly on the single and the pair, we're going to see it a lot. Sullivan! He was eating stuff from the floor. Then I have to bring them to the bed and they're $500 to get like an X-ray and all this shit. Psst! Sullivan! No! These cats are expensive. Dude! This cat is stupid. Just a second, guys. Why are you eating a pellet, you idiot? No, you're eating like... What is it? Corn? Like, we made popcorn yesterday? Oh my goodness gracious. Baby, he was eating like a thing of corn.
Oh, Sully, no.
Yeah, okay, I'm going back to the video. Sorry, guys. That was fun. He has one brain cell. So yeah, Ron, I feel like that concept, okay, of acceleration, of like making sure we don't slam the brakes, making sure that we don't slam the speed pedal, making sure that we're a little bit more like feel things, feel the catch before you start. Adding the pressure, again, doesn't mean hesitation, doesn't mean slow catches. We still want to back it in. We want to secure it. We want to lock it. Then we want to, boom, push it. We want to take the boat with us by pushing with the legs, okay? We want to sand the boat. So we lock it and we sand it. Then we have Matt. This one is up. Do you guys want boats? Try to sell these boats. Oh, look at it. Sorry, Matt. Oh my goodness. Okay. So Matt, like I was telling Ron, I don't know if you can see how aggressive that catch is. Again, we want it to be sharp. We want it to be agile. But it looks like this catch, it has a lot of movement in it. Let's play it normal speed. You see it really well, actually. See how you're going? Pretty good. And then, like, the blades go really deep in. Like, I don't know if you can see, like, the blades going quite deep here. They're pretty good here. And you square up early, and it actually looks pretty good. It looks like a really, like, promising catch. What happens is that because we lift with the shoulders, we place with the shoulders, the blade just goes, like, really deep. And we don't really want that, right? So, I don't know if you can see here from the shoulders. The quality kind of sucks, but like how your shoulders are always like hunched. They're always like, you know, kind of like, it's not a strong position. They're kind of like, the finish looks pretty good. So I think that the finish looks pretty decent there. But I think that your shoulders should be lower. You should open up your chest a little bit, kind of pack the shoulder rather than let it like fall forward. We want to make sure that the shoulder and the lats are supported there. Then again, as you go to the catch, see here how like we're placing with the shoulders. You can like see it here very well, and that's causing a little bit of too much depth. So we want to keep thinking about that, Matt, because I feel like that's kind of probably thinking about back injuries that you've had. This looks kind of a tense rowing. It looks kind of like really like aggressive and kind of like doesn't look really technical, but rather more aggressive. So I think that if we think about slowing things down, right now is a great time to work on these things, man. We slow things down. We're not racing. We don't have anything till, April, May? So think about a little bit more patience, a little bit more feeling the boat rather than, like, fighting the boat. We want to work together with the boat there. And I feel like if we work on this stuff, again, as we told Dee, the blades just bury them, like, here. and then horizontal. See how they still go, like they keep going. And then a little bit same thing that we've been seeing here. I don't know if you can see. It looks like you were washing out with your left side, like run. I don't know if you can see the finish here. The hands are even at the finish. Not too bad at the catch though, but your thing is like they are a little bit uneven, so we want to make sure that they're a little bit more evened up. Okay, so yeah, let's roll pretty. Alrighty.